Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Arts and AV. I hope everyone is still doing well at home. Today, we're going to go ahead and get a background image from our website and replace it or put another layer on top of it of ourselves. So, the first thing I want you to do is go out to Google and Google our school site. So, type in Tex Hill Middle School, and it should show up as one of the first websites. And then you can click on it and you're at our homepage. Once at our homepage, go ahead and right click, do a right click on the logo at the upper left hand corner. Just right click on it and then say copy image address. When you left click, it copies that image address. And now we can go back into Pixlr and click on load URL or uniform resource locator. When we click on it, it opens this dialog box and you can right click again inside of that box and then left click on paste. So it copies that whole URL. The file name is called hillofficiallogo.png and then click on your load button. Notice that it has a transparent background, meaning that you can put this logo on any web page and it'll take the color background of that web page. So we're going to go ahead and modify it in just a bit. But we're going to go ahead and add another layer. So we're going to click on your plus sign. And this time we're going to go ahead and get an image for that new layer. And go ahead and take a picture of yourself. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and just use, if you're on a PC, you can use the camera app that I showed you last time when we did another picture. And in that camera app, if you take a snapshot, it'll put it in your picture folder in the camera roll. So again, use your camera. If you're on a Mac, you can use Photo Booth, but you can go ahead and take a snapshot, or you can use a picture that you already have on your computer. All right. And then again, if you do use that camera, it's going to be in your camera pictures camera roll right there. All right, so I'm going to take this picture right here that I have, and don't worry about the size. We'll scale it down in just a minute. Go ahead and rename it if it makes it easier to keep track of your layers. We're only going to have two layers, so I can right click and call it my picture. Right. So now I have my picture in the background. I'm going to go back to my background. So make sure that you're keeping track of which picture you're using. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to my background, and I can't see it, it's there. I can hide this picture by clicking on those little dots and say hidden. So I can see my background. It's still there, but it's hidden. You could have done this before you brought in your picture. That way you don't have to click on those little dots and hide them and unhide them. But we need to get rid of this tiger. So we're going to go ahead and click your eraser tool. Remember, you can select your brush size and you can zoom in over here if you need to. But I'm going to go ahead and do this kind of fast so don't run out of time in this video. And I'm just going kind of fast. I'm just getting rid of erasing that tiger because that's where I'm going to put my picture right there. Right. And again, you could have done this step before you actually brought in your picture. All right, now I can go ahead and click on those dots and make it visible again. And now I'm going to go ahead and start, my eraser tool is still selected. I'm going to go ahead and start erasing, but make sure that you're on the right layer, because if you're stuck on your background layer, you'll go to erase and say nothing's happening, and you'll notice it's erasing underneath. Right, so make sure that you're on your picture layer. So I'm going to undo that because I just erased more of my background. So I'm going to Control Z and make sure I click on my picture and then start erasing to reveal the background. Right? And again, I'm going to go kind of fast on this one. Oops, got a little bit carried away there here. I want to go too fast. I don't want to decapitate myself. So I'm going to go ahead and get it as close as possible without deleting or erasing myself. Again, you're going to do a lot better since you're going to take your time. Zoom in and change your brush size. I'm just doing it for demo purposes. I'm going to go kind of fast. All right, so again, it's not the greatest because I went kind of fast, but I got most of it. Now, it's a little bit too big, so I'm going to go ahead and go back to my arrange tool in Pixlr and I'm going to scale it down. But when I scale it down, it's going to reveal the rest of the picture. So I need to go back with my eraser tool and erase what I don't want in there. And just scale it down again if I need to. In fact, I'm going to probably need to scale it down one more time, just a little bit more, and arrange it right about there. So again, the only thing that you should have is basically your picture with the pause and the text in the background. And again, I went kind of fast. I need to go back in there and clean this up a little bit. But once you get your picture just the way you want it, once you've used your eraser tool, arranged it, go ahead and save it. Do a file save, and you could go ahead and leave it what we brought in that logo as Hill Official logo, just the way it is right there. So copy that right there, Hill Official logo, and click download. And then as always, it goes into your downloads folder, and then you can upload it into your Google Classroom. All right, as always, have fun with it. Take your time. Don't get frustrated. You might have to rearrange a couple of things, scale it down. And again, I kind of went too much up here. I gave myself a haircut without wanting to. So you need to go ahead and clean it up as best you can, taking your time. If you mess up on something, you can go back in your history or edit, undo. Again, have fun, and I look forward to seeing your logo